Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone to tell me this truth and rule well. And I want to say shalom to Akim Nakwat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. Alright. Slakia. So this one's called We Ain't the Same People. We got a little video. Alright, this is a little shorter lesson today. Alright. So here's this video. We're going to go ahead and play it. Again, this is called We Ain't the Same People. Alright, this is obviously, speaking of Ham, now that we've got this up on, you can see it says Africans said they don't want us in Africa. Yeah, let's go ahead and play it. Stop this music for a minute.
Want them here?
What?
Want them here?
What? They're your brothers.
They're not our
And
brothers.
sisters.
They're not our brothers.
They are.
If you were born in America and have lived there for 300 years, you're no longer African. Those are Americans. We don't need them.
We don't need
They
them
were
to do that.
taken away, unfortunately, but they are Americans. We will develop by ourselves. Yeah, we have the capacity, we have the will, we have the resolve. We don't need them. No.
I totally agree with you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Africa doesn't want us? What? Oh no. Whatever will we do? I can't take it no more.
Right. That is the time to keep me from it.
Bruh, ain't nobody fighting to get over there. Last time I checked, y'all fighting to get over here.
We don't want
Alright, so there you go. You see a video.
them here.
You see the video. So, and the guy, and in the video, this guy's wicked too, the anger man, because he be smoking and stuff, but he makes some decent videos sometimes, bring out some of these. He's one of those guys like that Richie guy that I do videos from him sometime. Basically just compile this, crazy footage and comment on it. But hey, man, in this video, this Hamite over here, now he's saying Americans, all right? He's saying Americans, they're Americans, all right? But really, the reason why these Hamites, all right, and that's who they are, all right? They don't like American, so-called African Americans, as they'll call them, because that's what the world calls them, African Americans, all right? The reason is because, well, they're not African, all right? Our people aren't African, all right? They're Israelites. That's why they're, Africans and, so-called Africans, Hamites, all right? And, American, so-called American black people, all right? Israelites, all right? Don't get along, all right? They don't have the same cultures. They don't see eye to eye, all right? It's because we ain't the same people, man, all right? We ain't the same people. And that's this bullshit that Esau has done, all right? They've told you that, oh, you're African American, all right? And because, another brown people, all right? And Jake is one of the only people, all right, that do that, okay? It's one of the only people that do that, okay? You got so-called white people that say, oh, you're Italian, or you're Greek, or you're Ish, or you're Irish, or you're this, but every single so-called black person is African. Do you realize how that doesn't add up? Let me start the music up. You realize how that don't add up? All right, you got places like Dominican Republic. All right, you got places like even Cuba, which some of them get really dark, where they could almost be considered a so-called black person. Could they not? They almost look just like a so-called black person. All right, you got Ethiopians. All right, which they're not Jake either, but still, all these different. But everyone's African American. All right, when you're in America. All right, if you're in Dominican Republican, if you're in the Dominican Republic, Slovakia, my tongue will get with the program here. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm Dominican, or those people over there, they're that and this and that. But in America, you ain't nothing but African American. You see how that don't add up? That's because of that E shit. It don't add up. It don't add up. All right, it don't. And they obviously ain't us. All right, you get those videos of there's that video, I don't think I watched it, but one of the apostles put about Nigerians not liking, so-called black people. Hey, man, it's very clear. All right, these people ain't the same people. All right, those aren't your brothers. All right, like he said, they aren't our brothers. It's true, you ain't our brothers, man. You ain't. Let's get Let's get 2 Timothy 2:9. All right. We ain't gonna go in the whole lineage of Ham. All right, we're just gonna bring out, if you know, you know. All right. This is where are we at? 2 Timothy 2:19. It reads, "Nevertheless, the foundation of the Most High standeth sure, having this seal, the Lord knoweth them that are his. And let every one that nameth the Lord of Hamashiach depart from iniquity." All right, and these people, the Lord knows that these ain't his people. All right, it don't matter. Like, you know, in this truth, all right, one of the things you learn is about tares. All right, wheat and tares. All right, you might have people that look the same. Let's actually grab that wood. Let me look that up. I'll just go here and do it. Okay, we'll go and start with 27. All right, we'll start with 27. All right, so this is Matthew chapter 13 and 27. It reads, we'll move up the top so it can move down. "So the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst thou not sow good seed in thy field? From whence then hath it tares?" All right, hey, did you not, plant good seed? Why is there's tares in your field? There's tares in your field. 28, he said unto them, "An enemy has done this." An enemy has done this. I didn't plant those. I didn't do that. An enemy done this. An enemy must have done that to me. Okay. He said unto them, "An enemy has done this." The servant said unto him, "Wilt thou then that we go and gather them?" You want us to go and root them all out right now? What did he say? But he said, "Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them." Okay, so he said, no, wait. All right, and this is speaking of, when Yahweh Shem Yahushai comes back. All right, that's when the tares are going to be, gathered up and burnt. It says, but he said, "Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them." All right, this is why it's a job for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, because he knows who his people are and who aren't his people. All right, as we just read. Okay, there's some people we might look at, all right, and they might look just like a so-called black person. That's a tare. That's actually an Edomite. All right, there might be someone that looks just like a so-called black person, but that person's a Moabite. They're Asian, really. All right, or there, and vice versa. There might be someone that looks just like a white person, or just like an Asian person, or just like a Middle Eastern or so-called red dot Indian. All right, but they're actually an Israelite. Okay, that's why you can't go off of looks by themselves. That there's that worldly saying, looks can be deceiving. All right, hey, the Lord doesn't go off of looks, man. Okay, he goes off of by the Spirit. All right, he's worried about the Spirit. You could look as white as all day. You could look as Asian, man. You could have your eyes slanted all crazy sideways, man. And if the Lord knows you're an Israelite, you're an Israelite. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what color you are. Okay, doesn't matter how tall you are, how fat you are, how wide you are, how small you are. None of it. All right, if you have a spirit of an Israelite, you're an Israelite. All right, and you're going to come, we were scattered abroad, okay? All Israelites were scattered abroad. So we got with different nations. So you have Israelites that look like Israelites. You have Israelites that look like Chinese people, Israelites that look like Hamites, Israelites that look like red dot Indians, Israelites that look like this, like that. Hey, man, Israelites look like all nations. You got to realize that Israel is the largest nation, okay? It's the largest nation of people, all right? It's not what they want you to think, but it's true. It says, but he said, "Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them." What does it say in 30? It says, let both grow together until the harvest. And the harvest is speaking of when Yahushua comes back. "And in the time of the harvest, I will say to the reapers, gather ye together first the tares." Okay, so get the tares first, "and bind them into bundles and burn them. But gather the wheat into my barns," and into the congregation of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right, into the chariots. All right, but those heathens, man, they're going to get burnt. All right, those are the tares. Okay, those are the tares. See, it says, another parable he put forth unto them, saying, "The kingdom of heaven is like to a grain of mustard seed which a man took and soweth in his field. Okay? We don't have to continue reading on, but there you go, man. There you go. Okay? So, wheat and tares. Now, in order for you to really understand this, wheat and tares. Let's look at a picture. That's wheat and tare. Okay? There you go. Guess what you can do with wheat? I shouldn't even have to tell you. You can make so many things out of wheat. All right? Breads. All right? Different things out of wheat. You know what you can do with tares? Nothing. You can't do anything with tare. All right? It's worthless. Okay? And they look the exact same. Okay? They have slight differences, but hey, in the flesh, you know, as humans, all right, there isn't a difference, all right. You can't see. The only way you can judge is by spirit, all right. So we can tell by the spirit, but it's not like, you know, one side of the. Yeah, they're not an Israelite. Their ears one side of their ears longer. No, nope. But no, wheat and tare, they look the damn same, all right. But tares are useless. All right, let me look up what good are tare. Tares are usually not taken in sufficient amounts to be fatal to humans, but depending on the amount ingested, they are associated with a broad spectrum of negative effects. At one end of the spectrum, tares can simply make bread unpalatable, turning the flour gray and making it taste acrid and bitter. There you go. Useless. All right, and I guess in large amounts can actually be fatal. And that's what these people are. All right, these people, and that's what you, Jake, you take everybody that's brown skin as one of you, all right? And that's not the case, man. That's not the case. You got these Hamites, they are not you, man. Well, brothers, you're sitting there eating fufu looking like a goddamn idiot, all right? That ain't even your food. That's not your cuisine. That ain't you. Here you are thinking you're an African, man. You ain't got nothing in common with a goddamn African. You ain't got shit in common with a fucking African, all right? You ain't African. Damn, man. Well, the white man said we're Africans, so we must be. Yeah, sure. Keep on leaning on that. See where that'll end up. All right. 1 Samuel 16:7. Let's get it. All right. Let's see. 16:7. Slovakia. Okay. This is 1 Samuel 16:7. What does it say? But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance. What does this word mean? Glossary. Seeing, appearance. Okay. Look not on his appearance. Okay, his countenance. Look not on his countenance or appearance, or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart, or the spirit, so to speak. Okay, so the Lord's not as simple as you humans. All right, you got to realize he's on a different level. He's not. He's not like us to say, oh, he's brown, so he must be us. No, the Lord knows that. That ain't mine. That ain't one of mine. That ain't one of my sheep. Nope. That's something else. I don't want nothing to do with that. All right, but you simple Jakes, you look on outwards appearance. All right, that's why we tell you it's not a color thing. Because you got these Jakes, white person up here. Or you got these other camps where a white person will be saying some truth, and these other camps will be saying, oh yeah, he's a truth-telling devil. He's a Edomite that's telling the truth. No, obviously, you think You people are simple as fuck, man. You people are simple as fuck. Okay? And you know what they're simple? So, well, you look white, so you just hurt. Yeah, well, hey, man, we're gonna find out in the end, ain't we? All right, we're gonna find out in the end, ain't we? All right, and you're gonna be assed out because here you are, fucking going over and leading this evil ass rebellion that you're having. All right, telling people they can do things that they can't do and can't do things that they can do, and telling you, oh, you can have sex on set and all this stuff. And guess what, man? Here you are, you're saying, oh, these Mexicans, they ain't Israelites. Oh, these Israelites that look like white people, they ain't, or these people that look white, but they're on the truth and they're making videos. They're really Edomites. And how are they gonna get the truth, man? Huh? How are they gonna get the truth? Explain yourself. But you ain't got shit because you took the bag. You took the bag. All right, so you ain't got a goddamn thing to say. All right, you fucking sellouts. Okay, let's get over here. Let's get a Good News Translation. Says, but the Lord said unto him, same scripture, Good News Translation. But the Lord said unto him, pay no attention to how tall or handsome he is. I have rejected him because I do not judge as people judge. Okay, they look on outward appearance, but I look at the heart. Okay, the spirit. All right, the inward man. All right, you know, and that's another thing. Even amongst you Israelites, you out there wearing fringes and saying, I'm an Israelite brother, but in your heart you ain't really with it. You just because it looks nice. I'm just really wearing the fringes because they look nice. All right, he knows you. All right, he knows you. Okay, he knows you if you're an Israelite and you're really not about it. He knows you if you're a terror. He knows his people, man. He knows his people. The Lord knows his people. Okay, and the Africans are not his people. All right, and Slovakia with this, still learning how to use this iPad. Let's get Isaiah 40 and 15. See if I can actually get it right the first time this time. What was it, Isaiah 45, 40 and 15. All right. Are we just going to 17? Yeah, we're just going to 17, all right. So this is Isaiah 40 and 15. It says, behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing, and Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beasts thereof sufficient for a burnt offering. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity. All right, we'll get to 18. To whom then will ye liken the Most High, or what likeness will ye compare unto him? Okay, let's see what it says. Let's see what this says in the Good News Translation. All right, let's see. Yeah, we'll read it. 15. To the Lord, the nations are nothing. All right, the heathen nations are nothing. He doesn't have any reverence to the heathen nations. They're not his. All right, the Lord only is dealing, or I should say, the Lord is dealing only with Israel. All right, not anybody else, just Israel. Well, it said that, you could be grafted in again. Look up the word again and then get back to me, okay? Actually, don't. On a matter of fact, just look it up and then get the hell away from us, all right? Isaiah 40 and 15. To the Lord, the nations are nothing. They're nothing. No more than a drop of water. The distant islands are as light as dust. All the animals in the forest of Lebanon are not enough for a sacrifice to our power, and its trees are too few to kindle the fire. The nations are nothing at all to him. To whom can the Most High be compared? How can you describe what he is like? Okay, so there you go. And the Most High is not dealing with. They look like us though. They look just like us, brother. They look like it. We them. We're the same people. No. All right. Nope. And they've done a lot of wickedness, man, the Hamites. Stop trying to let them in. All right? No, they had a big part in our captivity, man. We're going to right hand in hand with the devil. Devil being Esau, Edom, in case you didn't know. Which you should, but in case you didn't, for the sake of this lesson, Esau, Edom is the devil. All right, you know. So hey, so-called white man. So here we go. 5 Micah 5:15. Yeah, okay, Slacky, I didn't read it right. Okay, here we go. What's gonna happen? And I will execute vengeance. Let me call it first. Micah 5:15. And I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard. Okay, so hey, it's not gonna be good for the heathen, man. Not gonna be good for the heathen. The heathen. Okay, it's not gonna be good for them. Okay, not gonna be good for them. And as a matter of fact, in the kingdom, we're gonna own them, as we'll grab. Let's get Psalms 2:8. They ain't our brothers. And that guy was right. That Hamite was right. All right. They ain't our brothers. You're right. We ain't. All right. We ain't. Psalms 2:8. As in Psalms 2:1, it says, "Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?" Now let's go down to 8. It says, this is speaking of what we get as a reward in the kingdom. All right. After Yahushua shows up, and deads this place, okay, and saves his elect, all right, and like I said, deads this place, all right, all you heathens, all you heathens, that's it, all right, you unbelieving Jake, all right, you 2/3 Jake too, all right, but he's gonna save his elect, Lord willing, we're part of the elect, all right, so, and that's what we're banking on, that's what we're hoping for, is to be part of the elect, all right, because there ain't nothing here for anybody else but the elect. All right, and we want dealings with our Lord. We don't care about this kingdom. All right, this kingdom can go away. All right, this is Psalms 2:8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. So that's part of our inheritance. All right, we're going to be ruling over the heathen. Okay, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. What does it say we're going to do to them? Verse 9. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. There you go, man. There you go. That's what's going to be happening to the heathens. Okay, well, they're your brothers. They're not our brothers, man. Just because some of them look similar, all right? And really, Hamites don't even look nothing like us, all right? They blue-black, all right? They different, all right? They don't have the same nose. They don't have the same eyes. They don't have the same ears. They don't have the same heads. They have this weird jaw thing. They got weird necks. They ain't the same. They don't look like us at all, man. If you put a so-called black person up against a Hamite, the only similarities you're going to say, well, the skin color is kind of the same. That's it. But the facial features completely different, man. Neck, ears, jaw structure, teeth structure, everything's completely different, man. Body build, completely different. But you're simple as, we're the same people. No, maybe you are. Maybe you're the same person. Maybe you're a Hamite, man. Maybe. All right, maybe. All right, if you're not getting this truth, not getting understanding, and you're saying, he's my brother. Maybe you are then. Maybe you just look like an Israelite, all right? Maybe you look like a so-called black person, but you really just go back to Ham, all right? So if you're on that level, there's a Psalms 2:8 and Good News Translation. It says, "Ask and I will give you all the nations," okay, heathens, "and the whole earth will be yours." All right, that's what's gonna happen to us. We're gonna have the whole earth. All right, we're gonna have everything and forever to enjoy it. All right, as a street teacher says, Elder Menatazak out of Elder Menatazak Ba out of GMS South Carolina down in Myrtle Beach. All right, says the whole earth will be yours. You will break them with an iron rod. You will shatter them in pieces like a clay pot. We're gonna be beating the hell out of them, man. Well, what? That ain't right. Why are you gonna do that? Because they did terrible things to us. But guess what? What we're gonna do to them is gonna be in righteousness. All right, we're not gonna be doing that weird shit because we're gonna be ruling over Edomites. They're heathen as well, are they not? All right, and we're not gonna be doing the weird shit they did to us when they were had us in captivity. All right. They doing that buck breaking and shit. We ain't gonna be doing that. We ain't with that Mo shit. All right. But they will be getting the shit kicked out of them. They will be working really damn hard. All right. They will be busting a sweat all goddamn day long. Okay. All goddamn day long. They're gonna be busting a sweat. Okay. So hey, that's not right. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Well, the Bible says different. Okay. Eye for an eye. All right. What about it says let's see. 1 minute. says, this is Numbers 35 and 33. It reads, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein you are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed but by the blood of him that shed it. All right, so we gonna say that's not right. Well, they spread the blood, that's not right to go and spread the blood of them too. You're simple, man. You're simple if you're thinking like that. You're simple, okay? You don't got the understanding. You're lost, all right? Go on, if you ain't gonna get it, hey, continue on in your slumber, okay? Because you're not gonna get it unless the Most High wants you to get it, all right? Don't come around here, all right? Being a piece of shit on a comment board or in general on anybody's videos, all right? You people that go on any comment board, not just mine, but just, oh, there's no right. You don't got it, man. Don't try to bring people down with you, all right? Let's get Psalms 149. Because you ain't got it, you expect everybody else not to get it. Someone's got to be with me. I ain't get it. Please, someone ain't get it with me. So at least we both don't understand together. No. People are done, man. Let's get Psalms 149, 1 down through 7. Okay, and then we're going to close out. It reads, praise ye the Lord. Sing unto the Lord a new song, and praise in his praise in the congregation of saints. Let Israel, does it say all nations? No, it says Israel. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. It says children of Zion. Well, where's Zion? Israel, all right? Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. His people. All people? What people? The Lord takes pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. All right, the Israelites are the meek. We're the meek. Okay? Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with feathers of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. All right? So, hey, we ain't the same people. All right? We ain't the same people. Okay? The Lord isn't dealing with all people. He isn't dealing with the heathens. He's just dealing with the Israelites. All right, and you're right. You're right. We ain't your brother. All right? You're right. Okay? We ain't. And you ain't our brother either. We ain't your brother. You ain't our brother. All right? That's how it is. So, hey, again, we ain't the same people. Just because they might have a similar skin color to us. No. Okay? No. We ain't the same people. Okay? We ain't the same people. All right, it's plain. It's plain through the scriptures. All right, it's plain, and the heathen they're not going to get the same reward. All right, the heathens are not going to get the same rewards as the Israelites. All right, the heathen are going to get death and destruction and captivity. All right, and the Israelites, all right, being that they're of the elect, okay, Lord willing, we're of the elect. All right, are going to receive a whole kingdom. We're going to have everything and forever enjoy it. All right, and we're going to have the heathen as our inheritance. All right, now some of our people are going to have to die. All right, during the the day of vengeance. All right, when Yahushua returns. Okay, but they're going to be reborn in the kingdom under the elect, and guess what? They'll be kings. Okay, they'll be rulers. They'll be in rulership. They're Israelites. All Israel's going to be in rulership. Okay, different levels of rulership, of course. Obviously they're not going to be on the 2/3 once they're born. They're not going to be on the same level as 144. All right, or the elect. Okay, but they will be a ruler nonetheless. Just as in dynasties, royal dynasties and stuff. You have like the king and a high, and then you have lower. But it's all part of the royal family, are you not? They all have royal privileges, do they not? And they all get to enjoy part of the inheritance of that family, do they not? Okay. But the heathens, the people that ain't part of that family, they don't get nothing. They don't get a thing. All right. They're thought of as peasants, and that's what you will be. Okay. And you will be in captivity because we ain't the same people. All right. And the Lord knows who his people are. All right. He doesn't go off of color. All right. He goes off the spirit, off the heart. Okay. So with that, we're going to close out. A little bit of a shorter lesson. All right, Lord willing, it was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak Wadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Again, all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak Wadash. Hey, we're almost out of here. And the next one, Lord willing, Shalom.